The first thing I want to talk about is don't just be downloading images. Don't just be going to Google and grabbing images just because they're available in Google. Okay, there's a such thing as copyright, and you can't just use anybody's work. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about, because one thing that I've seen a lot of is I've been on places where people will tell people, oh, just go to Google and find an image. No, you cannot just do that. You have to be very specific about this. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Images, and let's say I want a picture of a lion, and if I just type in lion, these are pictures that I can't just use just because I want to. Okay, if you want to find pictures that you can use from Google, alright, now if you must use Google to search for images, let me show you how to do it and not risk getting sued. Okay, so we want to click on advanced search, and if you scroll down to the licensing, okay, usage rights, return images that are either labeled for reuse, labeled for commercial reuse, labeled for reuse with modification, labeled for commercial reuse with modification. So if it's a business website, only use the ones that say commercial. If it says just commercial reuse, then that means that you can use the image, but you cannot alter it in any way. Alright, so just reuse means you can use the image, but it cannot be altered. Reuse with modification means that you can use that picture and you can change it in any way you want to make it a whole new picture. Okay, so what we want to do, let's just go to labeled for reuse with modification, and we're searching for lion. Okay, so Google search, and now we have images that we can actually use and modify. Okay, and what I want to point out to you is that you'll notice that this image is from Flickr. Okay, Flickr is a great source for Creative Commons images, which means that they're basically images that people have uploaded and giving you basically a license to use or reuse. And if you want to learn more about Creative Commons, you can go to flickr.com and go scroll down and click on Creative Commons, or you can go to creativecommons.org. Okay, creativecommons.org. So Flickr is a good source of images, but you do need to read the license for the images. Okay, because some say that you have to link back to the creator of the image. Some say you just have to give them credit for it. But you need to read and see whatever it says. Another great source for images, one of my favorite sources, is sxc.hu. This is a great source for royalty-free images that you can use for free. Okay, so if I search for lion, here we are. Now the first ones at the top, those are from iStock Photos. Okay, now you see that watermark over that? Never put pictures on your website like that have a watermark. That means you stole that image from somewhere. You did not pay for it. Okay, you did not pay to use that image like you were supposed to. Now these are images that you can actually use on your website. Sometimes you can find some really great ones. Oh, that's a female lion, or a lioness. Let's look at this one. Click on it. Okay, so now you'll notice here it says standard restrictions apply, and the author must be notified and credited when using the photo for any public work. So that means if you download this image, which there's the link there to download it, You just come here and you leave a comment basically telling them, hey, great image, I used it on such and such website. And then in your caption or somewhere on that page where you used it, give them credit for it. Okay, give them credit for it. So let's say if we want to download this, click download. Okay, and it looks like it's finished. I can right click save image as and save it to my computer. Okay. If you want images, like let's say you're having a hard time finding images, if you want to purchase some images, iStockPhoto.com. That's my favorite place for purchase stock photos, illustrations, iStockPhoto. Okay.